I'm going to give it 3.5 pawns.
I would do 4 and 1 drunken.
Wow, 4.
Yes.
4.5.
Yeah.
5 pawns. 5 pawns. This is a golden pawn game. Welcome, everyone, to the Drunken Pawn. This is the review portion of the Drunken Pawn. We have just completed Ticket to Ride by Days of Wonder. You've probably seen this in stores. This is a very popular game. So
In Le Mont.
we finally got to it. Thanks to Basil. Thank you, Basil, for bringing it. He had to step out. But, I don't think I introduced who we were. I'm Stephen.
Oh my God.
Maurice.
Hi.
Behind the camera, we have Teresa. There she is. There's her little fingers. But yeah, we'll. This is it. You know what you want to say?
Yeah, sure.
Because he won the game.
Yep.
In the playthrough. Go watch that.
So, it turns out if your opponent announces their intention, you can just block them.
Yeah.
So that's how I won. That was a great time. So I will say the following things about this game, the Ticket to Ride Spiel des Jahres 2004.
That's Game of the Year.
It's Game of the Year for you, non-foreign speakers. Yeah, here we go, German. This game is so exceedingly simple to play. I like that. I love that. This is not my first time playing it, and I kind of think I basically remembered most of what to do from the last time. So, it's cute. It's a little chance-based. There's a tiny bit of strategy. So if I had not been so openly, extremely aggressive towards Steve, then I think it might have been a little more curious as to see which routes I would try to block in order to try to get the win.
Yeah, he wouldn't have known exactly where I was going. So he might have kind of understood okay, he's going this direction, maybe he's trying to get some over here, and maybe he could have started blocking.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He knew exactly where I was going, so he just blocked everything.
And I just really felt like taking out a bunch of anger.
Yeah. I was trying to go from here to here. He blocked there. That one he didn't do on purpose. He just did that because he was trying to get from there to there. But then I had to ask a question that involved revealing one of my cards. So he just blocked here. Then he... I
did these two. These are the ones.
Blocked, yep.
Those are the big ones.
Yep. Just kept trying to block me.
Yep.
From then. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's a really simple game to pick up. I think you could take this to a board game bar or do something like that. The only thing that I think would mess that up is the billions of tiny pieces involved in the game. All these tiny plastic trains.
And the size of it.
And the size. That's actually a really good point, is the physical size of the board itself, which was necessary. But, I like the game. Simple to learn. I might actually pick up a copy just from my house, honestly. Maurice out.
We'll come back to Maurice. He's got to get his pawn rating.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's super easy to learn. The rule book, it's paper. It's 1 page.
It's just two pages.
2 pages, yeah.
And then the back
hot
of this.
centerfold.
But that's it. And this is setting up the game. Here's the object, and then here's just some follow-up rules. But very simple.
Yeah, you got these cards with colored train cars on it, which all the different little cards have different trains for each color, which is really cool. We got a gold one that can be a wild card, which is neat. This is an extra little thing you can do. The tickets are little extra things you can do to gain more points. It's like a great balance of strategy and simplicity. And I can I can appreciate that very much, because sometimes I say this all the time, but sometimes you just need something a little simpler that you can just get into and not have to worry about thinking too hard about it.
I agree with that. I really do.
It's very fun. I don't think I can't really think of any cons at the moment. But what would you do for pawn wise as far as
so I have something in my heart that felt like gut reaction. I want to give it blank number of pawns and drunken pawns. But then, as you were talking, I was sitting here thinking, what would I change about the game? This is something I do in every single game, is what would I change? What would I do different? And to be honest with you, with this game in particular, I wouldn't change anything. So, for that reason, I am going to uprate my rating to a 5-star, to a 5-pawn game.
Ooh, 5 pawns from Marie.
Because I can't think of anything that I would change that would really be super beneficial. I cannot think of a single thing that wouldn't just be a ridiculous expansion or a really big complication or wouldn't essentially be a detraction to the point of the game. I think that for what this is a fairly great example of a perfect game of its type.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's hard to think of something that would, like you said, like it would be hard to improve on it, and they probably have, because there's a ton of expansions for this. There's expansions, there's whole new games that are connected to it.
There's a Europe one.
There's a Europe one. Well, there's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure that one's Bill the RAs.
Yeah. So it's really hard for me to think of something that would constitute giving it any lower than a 5.
Is there something in your gut that doesn't immediately want to give it a 5 though too?
There is something there that's
Right?
like,
That's interesting.
I think
Maybe
Is
there's
it too
something-
simple, or is it?
Yeah, I was
Maybe
going to
it's
say
too
maybe
simple.
you want something a little bit more
yeah,
substantive
there's
in the game.
there's something that I wish there was something more of, but I can't say what it is.
It's okay.
So I'm gonna give it a 4.5 because of that, because I have
Okay.
that gut feeling. Not saying 4.5 is almost perfect, and he gave it a perfect. So
Yep.
not saying there's anything wrong with it necessarily. It's just my gut reaction was, I think this is a 4.5 game, not necessarily a 5-star game. I can't pick out what it is. So that's what I'm gonna get. 4.5, 5. This is definitely go out, find this game,
Yeah.
check it out. Check this game out. It's super fun. You do need some space. I mean, I guess
Yep.
that could be a negative. You do need some space to
And
play it.
No young children.
Yeah, they'll choke to death on those for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess that could be the negatives. I guess.
That could be.
I
I
don't
was just
know.
thinking of a way to make this a betting game, and it's very dumb. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so check it out if you can find it. All the information you need for the game to find it will be in the description below. These guys have a good website, so with all the expansions and everything too. So, but you have anything else to say about it before we move on? Well, please subscribe to the channel. Chugga choo choo over that subscribe button.
Yeah! Toot that mother lover.
Toot toot.
Toot
Like.
toot.
Like, comment,
Punch
hit
that
the little
lover.
bell. It'll
Yeah.
tell you what we're doing. We post
Yeah.
up a new episode every week. I'm going to say that with confidence now.
We
Every
are
week.
more dependable than the American government. Or any world government. We're there for you every week. And I want you to hit that subscribe.
Gosh darn.
Gosh darn, it's a PG rated web entertainment series.
Yeah. We'll talk about it in a minute. But yeah, we'll see you next time here on the Drunken Pond. Hopefully at the table.